Top of the morning to everybody.
To you, Monday.
Thank you everyone for hanging out with us again. Episode 20 of the Road Dog Coffee podcast. Can you believe it, dude? We're almost 6 months into this shindig here. Well, yeah 6 months.
Happy belated St. Patrick's Day to everybody.
You too. All right.
You are one episode away from being in the top 1% of all podcasts of all time.
Yeah.
Did you know that's that? If anyone out there wants to start a podcast and be in the top 1%, just release 21 episodes.
Yeah, most of them don't last 6 months.
Yep.
That's what partially kept us going, man, was Justin used to say that to us all the time. He'd be like, dude, you guys have already beat like this amount of people. Most folks only do like 5 shows, and it kept going. He used to tell us that all the time.
90% of all podcasts ever made will never make it past episode 5. Of that 10%, and 90% of those never make it past episode 20. So if anyone out there wants to be in the top 1% of all podcasts ever made, just make 21 episodes.
Nick, it's 9 a.m. Why are you drinking a chocolate milkshake?
Nick's been up since freaking 4 o'clock.
I know, I've been up since 4:30. It's my protein shake.
Oh yeah, sure, it's protein. Yeah,
it's
protein.
lunch. It's lunch for Nick. Yeah. Here, I'm with you, Nick. I'm with you. I'm drinking an ice cream cone. How about that? Okay, so I'm with you.
It's my breakfast after the 17 gel packs.
Do me a favor, Pedro. Read off the 15 ingredients in that ice cream cone for me.
Oh yeah, I mean, I don't care. I'm not saying that. Listen, I've said this once. I'll say this a million times. I'll say this once, said a million times. I served in the United States military. If you think that I am concerned with what the food industry is trying to put into my body, you are certainly wrong, sir. Just certainly wrong.
Yeah, just saying, coffee and milk and Road Dog coffee at that. This is Long Haul Trucker, by the way.
Yeah.
Guys, I don't need to steal the show here, but I think it's really important to point out that we've been live for 2 minutes and 20 seconds, and I haven't buffered once.
That's impressive.
That is great.
That is.
Thank you.
Did you get Starlink or something?
No, we're gonna go ahead and give my wife the credit. We're on the new laptop, and she got it for me.
That's nice of her.
Well,
now if we could just get your whole head in the frame.
What's that?
Now if we could just get your whole head in the frame.
I know. Now I need to get it set up with the external camera and the other stuff like that. So I had to improvise here. I'm all discombobulated, but we're not buffering, so that's step one.
Not buffering.
Well, with that,
Pedro, roll it, man. Roll it.
That's what I was just about to say. That's what. Let's roll this beautiful coffee bean footage. Bam.
I think somebody got cut off. I think Adam, you got cut off, didn't you? You were getting ready to say something pretty important. I think everything you say is important, right?
Anything was important.
Yeah.
So Nick's not buffering, but he vanished. Oh, there he is. He's
back. There he is. Yeah.
he just jumps around like a little leprechaun.
I went to stream him. I like to keep everybody guessing. Oh, and I lost my background too.
He's kind of got like a guy. Remember the Adam Sandler movie, Mr. Deeds? The butler kept popping up everywhere.
You've underestimated.
Let me touch your feet, sir.
Yeah.
Let me touch your feet.
Yeah. So, how was everybody's St. Patrick's Day? Anybody wear green, get pinched? Tell me some stories.
I wore green and my wife still pinched me, but I'm an abused spouse, so it doesn't. Yeah. It's all the time.
I had the luck of the Irish on my side. I picked up 3 new customers on St. Patty's Day.
Sweet, congrats.
Then you woke up.
No, I was firmly awake actually. Now if I could just find trucks for those customers, that would be great.
There you go.
Yeah. Did you put the customers back down after you picked them up?
I did actually. No, thank you. Thank you for the reminder.
That's inappropriate touching right there. That'll get.
I never tried that approach. Buy from me.
No, this way.
Give me all your freight.
Maybe I should have.
And I put them down.
The strongest man in the world, Justin Martin, would have picked him up.
I get confused with Robert Bain all the time, so it's okay.
I'll say.
My God.
I have a funny leprechaun story. So we were at the bus stop yesterday waiting for the school bus to pick my kid up, and my wife's brother lives like a couple houses down from us. And at the bus stop, she gets all excited telling my son, "Oh, we had a visit from the leprechaun last night." And I'm like, "Oh shit, were we supposed to do something?" So they set up a leprechaun trap in their house before bedtime, I guess, the day before. And so, of course, when they wake up, their entire living room is just destroyed because it's supposed to be the leprechaun got out of the trap. So now my kid's crying because, why didn't the leprechaun visit our house? So had a nice little conversation with my brother-in-law after they picked him up.
What do they use for the trap?
We need to coordinate stuff like this in the future.
They use a shot of Jameson and some Lucky Charms?
I don't know what they did. They set up a box with like a stick, and then the leprechaun was supposed, and then some like Lucky Charms inside there to like pick them up. But no, I guess it was just like an excuse to just destroy the living room.
Justin, you guys should start like a trend, man. Let it go viral. Like you got Elf on the Shelf, right? At Christmas time, you could do Leprechaun in the Trap at St. Patty's Day or something, you know.
Leprechaun on the lawn.
Santa Claus. So if you go to like the mall and you see like those mall Santa Clauses, those guys hate Elf on the Shelf. It has completely changed the meta around like Santa Claus, because it's supposed to be Santa knows what you're doing and what you're saying. So the kids are always like a little more trusting of Santa. But Elf on the Shelf has like created this whole new like surveillance trap that these guys just don't know how to deal with. I'm in a lot of Santa Claus Facebook groups, and all they complain about is Elf on the Shelf.
Them sons of bitches.
Can we go back to that part for a second?
Santa Claus group.
Yeah, can we go back to the fact that you're in a bunch of Santa Claus Facebook?
That is my once I'm like post trucking, post logistics, supply chain, J-Mart. When this thing goes
fraud hero.
I'm getting there. There's some grays popping in, but I want to be a professional Santa Claus.
I mean,
you gonna go out to college? You gonna go to Santa Claus College?
There was one in Colorado. Yeah,
just for men has white.
Are you serious?
Yeah, there is a Santa Claus College.
No shit. Wow.
Just for men has white, Justin.
There's a clown college as well.
Why wait to start?
I've heard of it.
I don't want to dye it because if I try to get it back, like I'll never get the color that I have now. Like you can't put this in a bottle.
That's we said the same thing about Pedro's red.
If you shave it, you can.
My wife has seen what I looked like before we got married, and she's like, "If you get rid of that beard, we are done. We're divorced."
So I'm Pedro,
like one of them Shaolin dudes, you know.
Pedro, I have a question.
Yeah, bro.
If you're not Irish, what other nationality has a bunch of gingers?
Man, you know,
the Scots.
Fucking uncultured Americans, bro. Fucking uncultured Americans. So I will tell you this: that you know, technically, my people had red hair first, because if it wasn't for my people, there would be no Irish or Scottish. I'm Scandinavian, bro. Danish is specifically our heritage. But you go to Denmark, dude, half the country's fucking redheads. But if it wasn't for us coming from Scandinavia, going over to Ireland and Scotland and all those years ago, wouldn't be so many of them over there, because English people don't have red hair. My stepmom did this whole lineage thing, man. Like the gene for red hair originated in Africa, and like all of our genes, and then
from orangutans.
Yes, that's exactly it. Yes, from the redheaded orangutans. But anyway, and everyone, including all the people on this screen, have the redheaded gene in their body. It's just a recessive gene, and it can show up to anyone.
25% Irish.
Yeah, well, no, but everyone on the planet has the redheaded recessive gene in their genetics. That's why redheads are across everything. You see Hispanic redheads, black redheads, white redheads. Like it's everything. They're in every national or every ethnicity.
Gene. Let's just be.
Yeah, it is. It is a mutation. It's a mutation.
We don't need your apology for stealing souls all these years. Okay,
I know.
It's okay. I can say that because my mom was a redhead.
Every new freckle Pedro gets is a soul he stole.
Which is why also, like, and see, my name is Peterson, S-E-N. That is, S-E-Ns are from Scandinavia, primarily Denmark and Germany. S-O-N is actually Scottish, if I'm not mistaken. Most people think that it's Irish. It's a Scottish descent. So S-O-N is from Scotland or Ireland, and S-E-N is from Scandinavia.
And remember this: if it's not Scottish, it's crap.
I just want to point out that I've never heard of any good food coming from Denmark.
Oh, probably not. They eat a lot of fish and stuff. Probably not a lot of good. But well, you tell me about all this great food that's coming from Ireland and Scotland, bro. Please, I want to know.
Bangers and mash.
There's not people lined up around the corners for a fucking haggis. Okay.
Bangers and mash, bro. Bangers and mash.
Good fish and
shepherd's
chips,
pie, fish and chips.
Yeah. I do love some shepherd's pie. I get down on some shepherd's pie.
Yeah.
That is the bomb vegan.
This is reminding me. I haven't signed into 23andMe in years. I wonder if they have anything new on me.
Yes, they do. They have your address and your social security number, and they're coming for you.
Have you guys ever done that 23andMe or the what was the other one?
I'm not giving my DNA to the feds.
What was the other one?
That's long gone. It's owned by like the Chinese, I think, by now.
Yeah, it is owned by the Chinese.
Got bought out. What I actually did was, so when all this 23andMe is getting bought and sold and traded, whatever was going on, I just went ahead and downloaded my whole entire genome file. It's like just literally a wall of text of all your genes, and then you can just dump that into whatever LLM model you're using and have it scan everything for you, because they did try to paywall everything.
You're
now
talking
you kind of detailed.
The reason that Justin's background is blurred is because he has a machine cloning himself in the background there, because he took his genome and put it through ChatGPT, and now he's trying to clone himself.
So I am.
You're talking super nerdy, Justin.
85.4%.
Justin is a super nerd. What do you expect from
No, he's a super trucker, sir.
That is a super trucker nerd.
It is actually kind of cool, because you can dump your entire genome file into Grok or ChatGPT and ask it do I have a risk for XYZ, and it'll just scan everything and spit out results for you.
Do I have a risk for being extremely sexy? Why, yes, you do.
I did the 23andMe, and I was actually very shocked to find out that I am just shockingly Caucasian. My whole life, I always believed that I was actually part Native American. I thought I was part Wampanoag, and that might have been why I have slightly darker complexion. But no, I am just very, very white. I've got English, I've got Scottish, I've got Irish.
So you're a mutt.
I am 51%. I'm going to say this wrong. Azenaki Jew, which makes sense. My whole mom's side of the family is Jewish. Also, I found out I'm a Mayflower descendant. So, I am about as white as it gets.
That's pretty cool, though, man.
Yeah, that part's neat. But
yeah.
So your descendants managed not to starve, is what you're saying?
Yeah, my people know how to find food.
That's fair.
So, are any of you guys familiar with Winston-Salem here in North Carolina?
Here we go. Mm-hmm. Here we go.
My name.
Winston-Salem. So there was actually two cities. You had Old Salem, which was founded. The original Moravian settlers that came here to settle Old Salem. Then you had another section that was Winston. They merged together. But then my mom's name is actually on the books in Old Salem. My grandmother, her mom, was come from the family, the original lineback fish on spot family that settled Old Salem. And I actually had a great grandmother that actually walked on the Trail of Tears, full-blooded Cherokee Indian.
Really?
Awesome. Cool. Yeah.
That's pretty freaking crazy.
Wait, and grandmother, I can prove this. I'll send you all the family tree. I am a direct descendant on my dad's side, because he's actually in our family tree, of Daniel Boone.
What? Hey, hold the phone.
What?
Your grandmother.
Whatever she was, your great-great-grandmother or something like that. Yeah.
You need to find out, because so much Cherokee Indian makes you a minority in
I've already done that. I didn't. Yeah, I've got Cherokee Indian in me, but not enough.
He's like an 18th of a Cherokee Indian.
Yeah, he's like a 32nd. He's so Cherokee that he never mind.
Just let that one go.
He's an Indian outlaw. That's what he is. Half Cherokee and Choctaw.
Yeah, I got whatever Daniel Boone had in him. Yeah,
oh my God,
he was all over the place.
You're fucking stuff.
I'm easy. I'm just French Canadian and English. That's all.
You know what? Suddenly that explains a lot.
Yeah.
Good looking, handsome.
That's where I was going.
Hair on my head.
Frog.
Nick, did you?
I've never done any of that stuff. I figured the Army has enough of my The Army has enough of my DNA.
Listen,
the government has everything. So
you are 100% trailer park Georgia Bulldog.
You got that right. Hey,
I'm 2%. I'm 2% Neanderthal.
My sister-in-law has some of that in her.
Well, who's Cro-Magnon or Java?
Everybody's Java. You drink coffee every morning.
I don't trust people who don't.
That's right.
Then you don't trust me.
There's always something about you. Now I know what it is.
Coffee, I drink Mountain Dew.
Take his access away, Pedro.
Indy said he's a descendant of Greasy Bill Sparkman. I don't know who that is. Does anybody know who that is?
No, what is it? No idea.
If I Google this, Indy, and it turns up some, adult stuff, I'm gonna be very mad. You can't trust Indy. You can't trust Indy. He's one of those people, dude. He could tell a complete lie to your face, and you just believe it because he just seems so honest. William Greasy Bill Sparkman. He was the father. Hold on, he was the father of all the Sparkmans in Knott County, Kentucky. His children settled in Caney Creek. Let's see what makes him so special. I'm trying to find out here.
Man, I remember who was that the comedian who did all the like John Madden impressions and stuff, and God, you know what I'm talking
Will
about?
Will Sasso?
No,
he did some good ones.
God, I forget who it is. I'll come up with it, it was years ago, but he was like talking, it was many years ago. He was talking about Bill Clinton. He was like, man, Bill Clinton just looks so honest. He could stand there right to your face and go, I am not here. And you would believe him.
Yeah.
Spencer might get a kick out of this. Pedro, throw my screen up here real quick. This is my.
Hold on. I want to give Indy his love. Hold on, Justin. I want to give Indy his love. This guy's pretty cool. So, he is known for his ability, his expertise in killing black bears. And it says that every single Sparkman in Kentucky can trace their family back to Greasy Bill. This guy lived from 1795 till 1887. Damn, to live to almost be 100 back in those days? Dude, that's pretty freaking amazing in itself, man.
Tough old bastard.
Yeah, this guy's got a huge, I'm not going to read all, but yeah, he's apparently a pretty big figure. He comes from North Carolina, Spencer. I guess his big thing is he was one of the first settlers in Kentucky. That's part of his fame. So he's one of the first people that helped settle Kentucky. So sorry, Justin, what were we saying, brother?
Daniel Boone went through there a lot, but Daniel Boone's parents are both buried just like 25 minutes from here.
So this is Thomas Buttons Botts. This is my great grandfather.
Just like Justin. Justin.
Yeah. He was a soldier on the Confederacy, and he was captured at some battle and sent up to upstate New York, where he eventually died in custody. But when they captured him, he had two coats on him, and they were covered head to toe in buttons. So that's how he got his nickname, Buttons Botts. And they asked him repeatedly, like, what's your deal with these buttons? And he's like, I ain't telling you Yanks a damn thing. Well, on his deathbed, he finally confessed. He said that every time I shot and killed a Union soldier, I would cut a button off of their coat and sew it onto mine. So when they captured him, he had two whole coats full of buttons.
Golly, dude. That is
so.
Crazy.
Yeah, your ancestors are good at killing bears. Mine are good at killing Yankees.
Man.
People out there tuning in should send in comments if there's any cool, people in their family trees and stuff.
I'm trying to find. Go ahead, Justin. Go ahead, bro.
That's just on my mom's side of the family. My dad's side. So my mom's side's from the south. My dad's side's from the north. We were the first white settlers in Carroll County, Indiana. We have like a little plaque and everything from the state. So yeah, I'm like a good old American mutt over here.
Mm-hmm.
That's most of us nowadays, Justin. I mean, it's
everybody's got everything in them.
Yeah, the whole damn pipeline's watered down anymore. I mean, I think it's pretty cool. I would like to find my family crest one day. I think that would be pretty awesome. But I don't know
there's all kinds of resources online to do that kind of stuff now.
I've got it on my dad's side of the family, but
I'm trying to. It's funny you talk about that, Jimmy. I was asking, I asked my dad and my stepmom if they had run across like any kind of family crest just for us. Like the Peterson name, has a crest of itself. But and my dad said no, and I was like, Dad, we should like all get together and design a family crest, man. So you're talking about that. That's literally something I'm thinking about trying to do with my family is design ourselves a family crest, and then of course, I'm going to get it, permanently inked on my body, but
that's what I was thinking.
Yeah, bro. You should get yours right on top of your head, dude. Perfect.
Perfect. No, that's
yes.
God rest my mama's soul. She said, "Never tattoo your face or your head, please." She didn't like my tattoos to begin with, but I said, "Yes, ma'am, I never will." So that'll never happen, bro.
Well, that's good. Oh shoot! I'm trying to see some of these pictures. My family here in America, we just came over here in I think 1890 something, early 1890s. Oh my friend, here it is. This is my grandfather my great grandfather in the Black Hills of South Dakota, and he was when he came over here, he went there to fucking mine for gold, man. Let me see if I can zoom out. Look right there. That's an 1910. That's what that is. That's in 1910. Hans Peterson.
Hans.
Yeah, dude. And then there's my great grandfather Reno, and then this is who my brother's named after, Dick. My brother's name is Richard. But my family. That's only the one thing I say I'm proud about my family is we have someone with our name has served in the military and fought in every single war in this country since World War I. So, and that's what my family did. Like we're huge military people. Several of my family members spent literally half of their lives serving this country. So I love history stuff, man. I think it's cool, like finding things about your family, even if it's bad stuff, man. Even if it's bad stuff, because it's just interesting. It's interesting to see how history shapes, even the bad things, shape people's family lines and all of those things, brother. You know what I mean? And it's just to know where you came from. I think that stuff's important too, bro. I think heritage is, you should be proud of where you are. It doesn't matter where it is. You should be proud of where you are and what you come from.
Yeah, I know a lot of schools. I know here in Forsyth County, I think they were doing it where they were like U.S. history was, the whole program was revamped, and they only took you back to a certain time, and then they stopped. And I think they like right around the slave days they stopped, and then didn't go beyond that and stuff, which I think is bullshit. But everybody should learn everything about they can't. Be taught all the way back as far back as you can go, because I mean it is interesting stuff. You go back all the way to the 1700s all the way up until now, and how things have evolved. Technology to just everything. It's really interesting.
Well, you figure none of us are getting any younger. I mean, and honestly, it's all going to die off. I mean, these kids nowadays, if it's not direct and immediate and in your face, and their attention spans like 2 seconds.
Yep.
I mean, it won't be long. No one will know anything. They'll be like, "Who is your cousin?" I don't know. Never met him. I mean, when's the last time you guys had a family reunion?
Yeah.
Never.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Everybody speak up. Everybody speak up all at once. That's my point. I mean, it's sad, and most of us probably still live in the same general area as a lot of our family.
Kind of do one around Christmas time, but you
just lose connection. I mean,
my dad told me some cool things about his side of the family, and my mom's side was pretty cool because my great grandmother actually was born in Russia and came over when she was like 13 or something, and she died at like 103 years old. She lived to be obviously quite old, and her son, my grandfather, lived to be 98 years old. So I'm hoping I don't get those genes. I don't want to live that long, but especially the condition I'll be in by the time I get there. There's not enough duct tape to keep Humpty Dumpty together. But a couple things that my dad had told me about my uncle, who I knew my uncle, but you still hear all these different stories. Actually, no, not even my dad. So get this. I went to UMass Amherst for college, and my freshman year, I went to go work at this bar called Delano's, and I was a cook. And I meet the owner, and it's a guy named Chick Delano. Obviously, I have a unique last name. He's like, Klingensmith. Are you related to John Klingensmith, from the Vineyard? I'm like, yeah, it's my uncle. And he starts telling me some stories about him. He tells me, he's like, he had a Guinness World Record. And I'm like, my uncle? No, for what? Now, my uncle served in Korea. He was really into martial arts. He was really into like Eastern culture and stuff. If you ever walked into his house, it was like a bunch of martial artist stuff and like swords and ninja stars and stuff. My uncle, for a period of time, held the Guinness Book of World Record or whatever for the quick draw.
Really?
That's awesome.
Yeah. My understanding is it's subsequently been beaten, but this was the most random thing. I had no idea when I went to go work in this place that guy knew my uncle like 30 years before and that he had that information. And I was like, wow. And that's kind of neat to hear, just the different things that some of our family members might have done that we don't know about.
I'm more interested in the ninja stars.
Dude, my uncle was an absolute nut. He owned a taxi company on Martha's Vineyard where I'm from, and he somehow always got the celebrity. And he he would always drive cab, and he'd always have these crazy stories. He'd get like people to sign. I don't know. It's like he knew it. He'd always have something for them to sign. Like he was just like this eccentric character. But yeah, I mean, if you walked into his house, he had like a lot of cool stuff. Like, as a matter of fact, I'll go find this out. Yeah, stand by. I'm going to show you what he gave me as like a 10-year-old as a Christmas present.
They give you
it'll be a fucking decommissioned mine with Bob Saget's signature on it.
Yeah, he gave him a free 1-year membership to Diamond Dave's Ninja School.
I feel like I'm in kindergarten again, first grade with show and tell,
Oh man,
that's one of the things I miss most about living in Philadelphia is there's like those little historic marker signs, literally every 10 feet in that city. And if you ever like take the time and actually read some of them, it's some pretty cool stuff.
Yeah.
I might have to kill I might have to get. Nope, you can see it.
Oh, that's every 10-year-old needs one of those, dude. What are you talking about? I got my kid one of those at 4.
It's a gold-plated handle.
Oh my gosh.
It's called the Raven by Hibben, and apparently it was a special edition, and I think there was like less than 30 of them made at the time. So clearly, besides gutting my neighbors when they look at me weird, this just sits in the closet. But yeah, this is the type of shit my uncle would give me as a little kid.
What was his number one rule about being a ninja?
Ninjas are everywhere.
Don't go ninjin. Those don't need ninjin.
Always keep a knife handy. You never know when you need one.
I know, that's right.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, with all those guys that are trying to sneak up on you and take you out, Super Trucker, I understand.
God, I gripped. This was my first Benchmade. Benchmade is like one of the best knife companies out there.
My son just bought one, Justin. I think the $200 he just paid for that dang thing, maybe less.
Yeah, I mean they were expensive back when I bought them.
I had Cold Steel and Spyderco when I used to carry pocket knives.
Spyderco are legit. Cold Steel, they're kind of like a marketing gimmick. I love their YouTube videos. Their CEO that comes out is like this 300-pound, 5'5" guy that's just out there slicing watermelons.
Oh, nice! I had seen that.
My first girlfriend's dad got me a buck knife. It was the coolest damn thing ever. And I remember I kept it and kept onto it. And I came home back to Missouri one day, and I was looking for it. I'm like, "Where'd this go?" And my brother's like, "I hadn't seen it. Don't know where it is." It turns out that some bitch sold it.
I like Montana Knife. Montana Knife Company's pretty cool.
That's not a knife.
That's not a knife.
I can't remember what my brand is. This one here, it's something made here in Texas, but I like the out the front knives. The assisted blade close and it comes out the front. Y'all know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, the kind of you just press that button and it stabs them and it sucks back in.
No, because it is a safety thing. When I get my refill, I'll get my knife shot. But I agree with Justin though. You always have to have a knife, dude. You never know when you're gonna need one, man. I mean, they're just the most handiest damn thing ever.
This is the Benchmade. Read it here.
Wham Suda
537. What's nice is it's got such a thin profile. When it goes in your pocket, you don't feel the
Bro,
damn
how
thing.
many knives do you have at your desk? God bless her. You like planning on an onion revolution?
I got let's see. I got 1, 2.
He practices his knife throwing in between
3.
calls.
I mean, I got a whole knife collection. When I was over the road, those were like the two things I collected because they didn't have much room in the cab was t-shirts and knives. And I have in my closet, I probably have like another.
You didn't have much room in the cab, but you collected T-shirts.
Yeah, you go to like some cool spot or like a military base, and The one place that wouldn't give us shirts was Skunkworks. I was so pissed. We were like delivering to those guys all the time, and I asked them, "Hey, how do I get one of your shirts?" And they're like, "Oh, you got to work here." I was like, "Put me on the payroll. Give me a shirt. I want a Skunkworks shirt."
I don't even know who Skunkworks is.
The Lockheed Martin, like the guys who developed like the stealth bomber and all that.
Oh.
Just about every base you go to, if you ask politely enough and repeatedly, they'll begrudgingly give you a T-shirt, and you get some cool ones out there.
Nick, you ready for Jacksonville?
Ready isn't quite the word, but we're gonna be there. 58 days. It is counting down quickly now.
Just make sure we make plans, homie.
Yeah, dude. I'll definitely reach out. I'm getting excited though. It's this is something I've never done this before. I've done marathons, but I've never done an Ironman. I've only done one triathlon, and it was a much shorter distance.
You're gonna love the sharks and the alligators. It's gonna be great.
Well, hopefully they're
are you doing an Ironman with Lombard?
I'm doing the same Ironman as Lombard. We probably won't be doing much with Lombard unless I get to meet up for a high five or something before the race starts, because he'll be
Truck Park Clubhouse, man.
This is like fifth or sixth one now.
Him? I think this will be his third or fourth full Ironman.
Okay,
that's impressive.
I know he's done
like Ironman Pro now.
He's done, yeah. I mean, he's done a couple for sure, and he's all about. He's got some goals, and he's improving. Me, I want to not drown. I'd like to finish the race. I do have some time goals in mind, but to be honest, as long as I cross that finish line, I can't imagine being unhappy about it at the end of it. This is something I swore I'd never do, because honestly, it was something I didn't think I could do, and it wasn't even like the health issues. It was just, I didn't think I could train for this as much as it is. I mean, it's crazy that I'm in the thick of it right now, where every time you think you're so busy that you can't handle anything else is usually when some sort of life catastrophe happens. And then all of a sudden you realize that, yes, I can. Well, it's like that, only I'm doing it on purpose because I'm just finding that, like, okay, so tomorrow, for example, 2 hours of running, almost 2 hours of swimming, and that's on a work day.
Yeah.
And that gets more and more challenging. And I used to for a long time. It's funny. I talk about, and I've mentioned this on Iron Minds, like, I'm not one way all the time guy. I look forward to sleeping in on Sundays, having pancakes or cereal or something like that. And I don't get that again till May. My Saturdays and Sundays now for the next 2 months are wake up at crack of dawn and do something stupid for 3 to 5 hours.
Lots of bananas.
That sounds miserable. Are you using the log cabin syrup, or
what's that?
Are you using log cabin or Aunt Jemima?
Oh man, I got to go with the sugar-free syrup. So none of it's going to be.
Oh
very good.
God, what's wrong with you? Take this, get this man off this show.
You gotta have some log cabin.
Diabetic, man. I got some things I got to work through.
But I don't know how to tell you this, but the real maple syrup, just use it in just little small doses. It's better for you.
See, that's where you lose me. The small doses thing.
The
I'm an alcoholic. I don't have that, dude. We don't have that speed.
He's got the bottle upside down.
No, that's right, bro.
Pretty much.
Nick said it's all or nothing.
So Nick,
you just go outside and party, or what, bro?
What's that?
I'm asking Jimmy if he went outside and party, like his transition from ultra dark.
Yeah, brother, I had to go outside. I'm a smoker, so it was that time.
Nick, when you're like absolutely locked in on something like this, like training for an Ironman, does that help you with, like, once you get over that hurdle of like, oh God, I'm doing this, and then like poof, you're over it. You're like, sweet, I did it. Does that like basically help knock down barriers for you, like doing other challenging shit?
100%. I mean,
yeah,
it's the same as anything. Like the first time
Mount Everest,
you do that first hard thing, you can do other hard things in that, in that genre. So I always swore I'd never run a marathon. I've run 6. My 7th marathon is going to be after I bike 112 miles. And so it's the signing up for it is always the hardest part. And then in the beginning, it was just sort of exciting. Yay, I'm training for an Ironman. Woohoo. But that's cool when training was an hour and a half to 2 hours a day. And now that it's like, okay, I've got some 4 to 5 hour days coming up during work.
By hour 4, he's ready to start a shotgun.
Well, I like the work, and especially because for me, it's like this. It's not like you see, on a bunch of YouTube motivational videos where the badasses are just hating their lives and stuff. Like most of this, it's all gradual, right? It's what you can do plus a little more, and then you continuously build. So what's really cool is like on Friday, I swam 3,000 yards. That's 1.7 miles without taking a break. Oh. I didn't think human beings could do that. So for me to get out of the pool after, an hour and 20 minutes I've never done anything physical without checking my blood sugar or taking glucose or something in that long a time. And so, like that feels awesome to have done something I honestly just didn't think was possible. And now it's like, okay, I can swim 2 miles. It's
I'm gonna need you to get a GoPro so that we can live stream this.
You know what's funny? They just made a rule in Ironman that if they see any sort of like you taking pictures or filming or anything, they'll pull you from the course now.
Let me take another selfie.
I know. I need some. It's I guess 2 years ago there was some dude. I think his name is Christian Choi, if I said it right. This douchebag runs the New York City Marathon, and he had 2 guys on e-bikes follow him, filming him through the entire marathon, which is a whole bunch of no-nos. And there was people who it screwed up their races. They couldn't get to water, prevented first responders from doing their thing. This guy got banned from the marathon for the rest of his life. And ever since then, a bunch of, they're going like gangbusters, being like, you can't film if you're racing, which I don't give a shit. When I'm racing, I'm just trying to survive. So
Nick, do they have these rules to clear the race course? Because there was some controversy with RFK Jr. where his son was in the Ironman and he ran with him across the finish line, and everyone's ban him. He shouldn't have done that.
Oh, interesting. I hadn't heard that, but you got to figure almost every rule that seems weird was created because some person did something selfish and stupid.
Always the case.
Nick, are you the reason that they say you can't wear clown shoes in the Ironmans?
I'm the reason they say you have to wear something over your waist.
He's the reason. He's the reason they say bring pixie sticks.
The hardest part for me is actually in Ironman. It's the rules. You, as Lombard said, you have to wear tarps.
What?
You got to wear a shirt. You can't go shirtless in Ironman. And I'm like, I don't understand.
Nick's like, I'm done. I'm out. We're not doing this.
Forget it, man. I got to go 15 hours wearing something over me? Come on now.
Is that because athletes were getting dehydrated or something just from the evaporation?
I have no idea. It could be
compression shirts.
I am straight. I'm going to do my best to be there, and I'm going to have pixie sticks just in case you Paul Blart on me.
Oh, take them. Bring it. Make sure you bring the good ones. Anything with sugar in it, I'll take that day. Bring all the maple syrup.
How many Crustables are you downing?
How many Uncrustables do you want?
On that day, that's a good thing. I should bring some out on the bike or something. That's not a bad idea. That's actually when I run. Yeah. It's really hard for me to eat during races. I usually use honey stinger gels, which is pretty much just honey, because it's the easiest for me to get down and to keep down. People who can actually eat food while they're exercising, like ultra runners, are eating out, they're out there eating burritos and stuff. It's hard for me to get any sort of substance down. And Uncrustables are usually one of the ones that are easier. So,
I can't walk and chew gum, Nick. So
I don't know how the people and when you see these athletes and they say that the bike part of an Ironman is like a buffet. And I'm like, yeah, dude, I'm just trying to take my one gel and a sip of my water without crashing. So
get a bunch of oats and raw peanut butter.
Yeah, pretty much. No, actually, that's
I love how it's the Uncrustables is the meal of choice for athletes out there. They made this product that was for kids who are picky eaters, and athletes are accidentally figuring out that this is one of the most calorically dense food products out there.
But dude, it's become the thing on the.
It's simple to get down. It's something that would otherwise be gross.
Thing on the golf course. Golfers are eating Uncrustables like they're going out of style, and I'm like, ugh, why?
Well, that's because they're high and drunk on the golf course.
They don't know what reading.
Listen, no judgment.
Nick, when you go into the ocean, how far out in the ocean do you go? I know they go out and then they swim parallel, right? But how 50 yards out or what?
Where I'm at over here in the Gulf, especially because I've done most of my open water swims by myself. Yeah. I pretty much just go far enough out where I can swim because nobody's watching me. I don't usually have a spotter. I'm usually by myself. And so like this time, like this weekend, I'll probably go try to get just a couple 100 yards or 1,000 yards or something in the open water. And I like when there's people there. I don't mind swimming around people. And, we joked about the gators and sharks, but the fact is I don't have to be faster than the shark.
You gotta be faster than the person behind you.
Bam, swim around other people and you will be fine.
Be able to have a push it. Yeah, I've scuba dive. One of my, I love the scuba dive, but one of my bucket list items, I guess, is I would love to go off the coast of California, like in the Guadalupe or something. And there's like schools with like clubs or whatever. They'll actually take you out, chum the water or whatever, and you can go cage diving with the great whites because some of the biggest great whites in the world are like in Guadalupe because of the volcanic water and all that.
Nope.
But and then one dive school I heard will actually let you sit on top of the cage if you really want to do it and submerge you down a little bit. That would be so cool to have like a 13-footer come in and pop its nose or whatever.
No, it really would.
Awesome as hell.
Are you insane?
No, that's not cool
I would
at all.
be down with that.
I'd be down for that too. I'm totally down for it. Why not?
I'm just saying.
Even sitting on top of the cage part, I saw Jaws.
Dude, just think of all the ways to die. Of all the ways to die, how cool? I mean, you got to admit, it's pretty cool to die by shark bite, right?
It would not be really cool to die by shark bite.
Some idiot tested these things before they got it right.
The scariest time for me, I was me and a buddy of mine and our family, their family, we would go down to the Bahamas every year, and we'd be down in like Georgetown, Bahamas. Like this is kind of like way far out in the not near all the touristy stuff, but we had a friend of ours that was a boat captain down there. He was actually from Scotland, believe it or not. Freckles and red hair, living in the Bahamas. But we would go out and spearfish, and in the Bahamas you can't have anything with a trigger. It's got to be Hawaiian slings. So we would go down, just snorkeling and stuff like that. Go down, 5 feet, 10 feet, whatever, to hit Nassau grouper, lobster, or whatever. And Barry, our captain, who lived down there, I was down there with my dive knife. That's all I had, and my other buddy Bob had a Hawaiian sling, and Barry had a sling, and Barry hit a Nassau grouper, pretty good size one, and it was sitting there on this in the spear, in distress and all that, and it's open water, nothing. Then all of a sudden, I looked up, and we had, and I don't know where in the hell they came from, 7 black-tip reef sharks around us. One had to be like 7 foot, and those things are like freaking missiles in the water. They are so goddamn fast. And one shot off at Barry, and he was able to reload his gun, his sling real quick, and shot it in the head, and it swam off real quick. And when we got back up to the boat, I asked him why he did that, because it was like coming towards him, but it was still, far enough away that it didn't look like it was going to attack him or anything. But he said when he was because he would go and do lobster trapping and different things like that by himself. We got back up in the boat, and he said that about a month prior to that, he was in the water by himself spearfishing, and out of nowhere, a black tip came under his legs, out of nowhere, straight up in a vertical, right up probably just 5 inches from his face to take the fish off his line.
Oh, shit.
And he said, when that happened, that freaked me out. He said, I couldn't go in the water for 2 weeks. And he said, now I just don't take chances anymore. And, 2 days after that, we were in the water going for lobsters. And as soon as we got out, and I was the last guy to get out of the water. I'm talking as soon as I got out of the water, got on the back of it, I just pulled my mask off. I heard Bob at the front of the boat at the bow say, "Look at the shark," and it was 2 hammerheads. One was a great hammerhead, because the great hammerheads are like the biggest, right? They're all in the Bahama, Jamaican waters and all that. And it was a male chasing a female because it was mating season, and they came right up to the back of the boat, the ladder, like right just was like 30 seconds before that. Came right up and bumped the ladder, and she was I can't tell you how big she was. She was massive. And I'm like, holy shit! I was just there.
I was diving in the Keys 25 years ago, and my buddy and I were, man, we almost died so many times on this trip. It was like two drunken college kids go on a scuba diving trip. I mean, you're going to run into some bad things, but we weren't drunk while we were diving, but we were following a couple of sharks around during a twilight dive, not realizing that we were following them and almost like into this kind of canyon. And when it had nowhere to go, it went, and as you said, it like darted. So, and they were black tip reef sharks. And like, we were like, we're out. And of course, like, where are we going to go? If they wanted to chase us, we were done. Right.
Yeah.
But the fact that it started darting towards us, it was funny. It was a twilight dive, and we were supposed to be advanced divers. So we were navigating by, hey, there's this rock here, there's this thing there. That's how we find. Dude, as soon as that shark turned around, we lost all our markers. We didn't know where the boat was. We didn't know where we were. And by the time we were certain the shark was gone, neither one of us wanted to go up top to look, because we were like, you go look. You're like, fuck you. You go look.
People fear like bull shark. I mean, bull sharks are the most deadly shark in the ocean, right? They're just full of testosterone.
Because they don't give a shit. They're just
and tiger sharks, they'll eat anything. But I can tell you right now, and I've seen tigers in the ocean, and I love watching the video. That there's a dude in Jamaica. I know he's in the Bahamas. He actually will put the tiger shark in a catatonic state. He'll grab it. He chums the water. He's got the mesh suit on, and they come in, and he'll actually grab their noses. I'm talking like 14 footers here and shit. He grabs their nose and he'll turn them straight up, or he'll put them on the back. Because if you take a shark and get it on his back, it just kind of goes to sleep. You can have your way with it. It's when he flips back over, you got to watch out. But
have your way with it,
Jimmy. I don't know about you, but I've never had an interaction with a shark because I'm not in the water. Right?
But bull sharks and tigers, I can tell you, black tip, those things are so freaking fast. They move like goddamn missiles. I'm telling you. To me,
how do you think we got the idea for torpedoes, Spencer?
I mean, I'd rather have freaking 3 tiger sharks around me than like 5 black tips. They're unpredictable. You just don't know what the hell they're going to do. And the other sharks are big enough you can kind of predict them.
I actually do know what they're going to do. They're going to do shark things, and therefore I'm not in the water. That's
I have a very healthy love and respect for sharks. So it's like when I see one, I'm like, this is very cool.
Well, they sense fear here.
I would like to point something out here that me personally, I honestly find this interesting about how people put levels of risks on certain activities in their life. Adam, I'm going to use you as an example. Adam is if anyone doesn't know, is a volunteer firefighter, has been a firefighter. So Adam will, for no other reason than the fact that he wants to save someone in there, and I get it, saving a human, runs into burning buildings that could collapse on him and kill him. But he is totally against swimming with sharks. So, like, I find it interesting when people put levels of risk on. I'm just saying, like, I find that interesting how some people do the sketchiest shit, and they're like, no, there's no way that I will go ice skating. I'll fall and break my neck. Dude, you just jumped out of a plane at 65,000 feet. Are you kidding me right now?
Number one, firefighting's fucking cool. All right, going inside a burning building, there's just the adrenaline rush is amazing. Okay, number two. I can see signs inside said burning building most of the time that says, hey, dumbass, it's time to get out.
Yeah.
When you're in water with sharks, you really don't have those warning signs.
Dude, when you see the sharks,
that's you do. You're in their world, and they can breathe down there.
When it starts starting at you, that's the sign to get the fuck out.
It's a little late by that time, Nick. When the building's burning and it flashes over, or you start hearing cracking noises, it's like, okay, it's probably time to go. You're in the water with the shark. The shark goes, hey, that looks yummy.
One of the worst feelings is like if you're scuba diving. And when I got certified, I was in the Grove, Jamaica, and the deepest I ever went was 135 feet down, and we were coming up. We had to, you got to stop like 15 feet away from the surface and hang out for like 5 minutes to deep all that if you go deep enough, but. I asked one of the guys, the Jamaican dudes, because those guys are like freaking human fishes. I mean, my God, I've never seen anybody drift dive like those guys do. And You know, what do you do if you're being chased by a shark? And you got to come on. You were deep enough. You're 50 feet down or whatever. And you got to come up and kind of hang out for 5 minutes, or you just risk it and let your lungs blow up and just go in the hyperbaric chamber or whatever. But that's one thing I've always feared is like if you're deep enough, and as you're coming up, and you got to stop to for a few minutes or whatever. What if you are being chased by a shark, or one's after you? I mean, you've got to
go for it.
And then you got to stop. Yeah. Like
you got to have some really good wits about you, and have a very calm and cool mind because they sense fear. There's no doubt in my mind. They sense fear. They can,
look, I'm just telling you, I come in one flavor. That flavor is delicious. Ergo, I'm not going to be in the water.
Yeah, it's not hard to sense fear.
The only flavor you'd have is shit, son.
I was going to say, it's not hard to sense my fear. It's going to smell like urine coming out of my wetsuit. Now, I'll tell you, though, when it comes to the swimming, it's not the sharks you see while diving that scare me. And although that has always been the thing, like, hey, I'm stuck here for like 8 minutes. If I go up, I die. If I stay with the shark, I die. But when you're swimming in the open water, it doesn't bother me at all. Here's where it bothers me. Especially this time of year, you spend 2 seconds on TikTok or something, and it always shows you the aerial videos of like people chilling at the beach down the street and the sharks that are swimming between them that they never knew were there.
They don't have a clue they're there.
That's the shit that you're like, they're there, but I really don't need to know they're there.
I've never been deep sea diving or that, but I used to spend all my summers in Florida, so I used to swim in the Gulf all the time. My biggest fear was always jellyfish. I've been stung by one, and that was always my biggest thing was getting wrapped up in a jellyfish. Yeah. Because it's like, dude, like,
everywhere.
Yeah, man. Yeah. And especially, certain times of year, I don't know if it's mating or whatever, but, they group together in their schools and stuff, man. And they'll just I've seen it. We'd be in Panama City Beach, man, and you would just see a wave come crashing in, and there would be tons of jellyfish would just wash up on shore.
Yeah, if you're paying attention,
are those jellyfish or jelly balls?
Flag up, right? The purple flag says, "Hey, there's dangerous marine life. Don't go in the water."
Yeah, well, I mean, but sometimes they're not. It happens instantly. You know what I mean? So anyway, I was saying like that was always my thing, jellyfish. But I never swam out far enough. Like we always had the rule, don't go past the pier. So we never swam out past the pier. Yeah, and we never swam near the pier, and you never swim near the pier because of the fishers, the fish, the people fishing and the stuff there, and the sharks will come close to the shore trying to catch.
One more quick shark story, and then I got to bounce.
I got to leave here too.
I grew up on Martha's Vineyard, and the first time I actually ever drank and drive was at the same time too. So I was at a party, whatever, and a bunch of us were like, hey, let's go out to the beach. So we drove out to the beach, East Beach on Chappaquiddick Dykes Bridge. That's the bridge where supposedly Ted Kennedy and the girl went over the thing. So that was my first experience there. However, we're all going down the beach, bunch of drunken, like 16-year-olds or something. And this is during the Monster Shark Tournament, which happens every year. So it's like late August or something. And some dude is dragging a shark down the beach. Yeah. And so we know there's sharks out there. And of course these girls are all drunk. They're like, let's go swimming. And I'm not going to say no. So we all get in the water. And as we're there, we're like, oh, I bet the sharks are way out there. We're just chilling in the water. And I'm looking at the girls, and all of a sudden I'm like, yeah, guys, I'm going to go wait up on the beach, because it was Finn going left, Finn going right. I was like, they're like, what? And I'm like, I'm going to back out. You might want to too. Bro, there must have been a dozen sharks just chilling right there while we were all like skinny dipping stupid asses in the water. And they were brown sharks. I don't know how dangerous they were, but I didn't want to find out.
But the brown sharks, the nurse sharks are kind of brown. They won't really do anything.
Well, these were, they weren't nurse sharks. They were actual brown sharks. I don't know if there's another name for it. It wasn't the color. It was what they were called.
Okay.
But either way, like if it was a nurse shark, I wouldn't mind, because what are they going to do? Gum you to death or just like.
Did you ever see the video of the dude that actually, it was viral years and years ago, the guy that actually attempted to kiss a nurse shark on its mouth, and it bit him in his lip? I mean, because they do have teeth.
They do have teeth, yeah.
It just bit his lip and severed. I mean, he had to get his whole mouth which is kind of.
I don't know what news stories you read, but
I know, bro. What the hell?
I don't know, but
this
that guy had a
guy was on vacation. I don't know if he was drunk or what, but he attempted to kiss a nurse shark right in the mouth, and it
JamaicaVacationNews.com, bleh.
Do whale sharks have teeth? Because
I
I think
didn't know Russians were in Jamaica. That's a good one.
Eat,
I love it.
Whale sharks just eat like veggies, for lack of a better word, too, right? I don't think they
veggie
have
fish. Yeah,
A big shark.
Yeah, well, exactly. All it's got to do is open its mouth to get a lot of it what it wants. So,
I find it impressive that we've made it a full 55 minutes and have not talked the first thing about transportation.
I literally was just thinking that exact same things, Adam. The Sevs, like, bro, we have literally spent our entire show talking about shark attacks. And Nat Geo, if you're watching, we would like to be featured on Shark Week.
We expect royalties. Thank you.
Yeah, we want to be featured on Shark Week. All right, hey.
We should take a match before we head out, too.
Yeah.
Guys, thanks for having me, Spencer. I'll give you a call.
Yeah, man.
Later, Nick. I got to get out of here because I have some OS&D that I have to deal with. So, dude, I don't never have OS&D, so this is crazy. But it should be an easy thing. I think they just loaded the wrong product. Unfortunately, it's 400 miles away from where the shit came from. So, we're going to start with Jeff. Jeff, we didn't hear much from you today. I know you've just been chilling, man, but what you got to say before we get out of here?
Not much. Just got a lot of work to do before the end of the week, so I only got one more day. So I'm chilling, and I'm cooking, and I'm moving freight. So
love it. I'll send you. You gonna hang out with us maybe tomorrow, Jeff, on Freestyle Friday?
I'll try, my friend. I'll send
you a link. Yeah, I'll send you a link. Mr. Spencer, what you got?
Which one?
The real Mr. Spencer. Sorry.
Oh, I appreciate that.
The real Mr. Spencer.
And look, if you're watching this and you have flatbeds, for the love of God, call me.
Yeah, call me too.
God bless right now,
call
dude. I have so much freight on my board, and there are no trucks. I mean, I don't know what is going on. Like,
I don't either, bro.
One extreme to the absolute other in the span of 2 weeks.
It's nuts.
It's miserable. Other than that, man, my little girl's having surgery tomorrow, so keep positive thoughts.
Prayers up, man.
Okay, prayer for you, my friend.
Yeah,
looking forward to a good weekend to recuperate, because last weekend was wild. 2 rounds of golf plus the players plus low country boils. That was a long weekend.
Low country boils, those are really good.
Oh man, it's fantastic. Other than that, everybody have a safe weekend. We'll see if I get the invite for Freestyle Friday.
Well, yeah, I'll give it to you. I'll send it to you. But if you don't jump on, man, you understand. You got things going on with your kiddo, so no big deal. But of course,
I'll never get those invites.
I don't know why. It's weird.
No, you want to know why? No. You want to know why I don't send him? Because he has access to the platform. He can just sign in and come on whenever he wants.
Oh, that's right, I do.
Just like this morning, I signed in, and he's just sitting down here backstage like a little 3-year-old waiting for Daddy to come let him inside. You know
shit, I forgot. Oh man, that's right. Hey, my bad.
Yeah, J Mart, what you got for us?
Catch me on SiriusXM today, 5 p.m. Eastern. And I'll see you guys at Matt's next week.
Nice.
Oh man, I wish I was coming. Oh, I meant to ask you, Pedro. Did y'all get an Airbnb or y'all just got hotels?
Well, when I got a hotel with my wife. When I travel with my wife, we always spring out and get like a suite and stuff, and we stay by ourselves. So we got a hotel. Hunter, Steve, and Ethan got an Airbnb.
Damn it.
Yeah. So
I was gonna come, but I don't know how big hotels. It's nuts.
Yeah, it is. I don't know how big their Airbnb is, whatever. But yeah. We usually do get Airbnb when my wife doesn't come, and it's just all the guys. I mean, shit. When we went to Atlanta, we got a massive Airbnb. It was like what, 10 of us, 11 of us in that house, dude. We had a fucking blast, bro. Yes, we had a fucking blast in that thing, bro. Yeah. And let me tell you this: if we ever invite you to come to a truck show with us, just say yes, because I'm telling you, at the very least, you're going to stay in like the coolest freaking houses and places, because we always get massive houses when we go together, man. It's so much fun, bro. So much fun. So, J-Mart, before I forget, I didn't get to, but I can't remember the brand, but that one's mine. This is mine. And look, it's got, you'll like this, Adam. It's got a glass breaker on it, on the tip of it. You see that? But
look at that.
This is it. This is out the front. So it's got the button on top.
Is that in case you ever drive into a shark-infested ocean?
Yeah, I get to see with me everywhere, bro. Everywhere. So if I could go in the ocean, if I went in the ocean, I would carry it. This thing's great. Love these things. The fake Mr. Spencer. What you got?
The fake one. No, just we got a whole fresh round of Smoky the Bandit coffee and freshly roasted, smelling really good. And we've loaded up on the Women Truckers coffee. Got a whole bunch of ground in whole bean. It's on the website. Everybody go and get it. It's a really good light roast. Adam can contest to that, right? Adam Spencer?
I mean, it's all right.
Whatever.
It's drinkable.
It's drinkable. I hear you, brother. I love it. But yeah, go to roaddogcoffee.com, get yourself some stuff. If you want the cigars, you got to reach out to me and we can work that out to get you some cigars and some things like that. But
are you still not live with that yet?
Well, you know what? You can thank North Carolina and their general counsel attorneys for all that bullshit.
All right. Hey, I don't want to interrupt, and I'm sorry, Spencer, but I'm about to have to leave in like 45 seconds. So if you guys want to keep, I got to get off here and you'll have to end the show.
I got to go too.
Yeah, I'm not trying to be. I like this guy is flipping out. I just have him sitting in at Walmart, and I don't want to make him wait. Yeah. He just sent me the BOL finally. Thank you guys for hanging out with us again, Adam, Jamar. For me, thanks everybody for watching us again. Tomorrow, Friday, 4 p.m. Central, 5 Eastern. Freestyle Friday. It's our Mats or Bust show. So we're just gonna have a bunch of homies on, talk about what's going to happen going on at Mats, what everybody's going to be doing, and just have a good old time. So make sure you watch that tomorrow. Yeah, and well, you make sure you come on too, man. It's gonna be we're just gonna chill and have fun, and that's all I got. That's all I got. We're gonna be out of here. Chunk them deuces, everybody.